Hey guys, this is Coach KP, and today I'm going to talk about the benzodiazepine abuse that is going on in our society today. And before I proceed, I want to be clear that this is not me talking about drug industry and all of the things that's wrong with the drug industry, or the people that are prescribing, or the doctors that are prescribing benzos to general public. Okay, I'm talking about this from a personal development perspective, where if you are watching this video and you've been taking benzos, as they are called, benzodiazepine, for anxiety, for insomnia, I'm really questioning, why is it that, especially if you've been upping the dose every so often, why is it that you are continuing to allow yourself to be consumed by this drug and being dependent by benzos? Okay, so in other words, what I am saying is that if you are someone that has been consuming benzos for anxiety, insomnia, have you looked into alternatives? Okay, have you looked into finding natural ways to get you out of that state of anxiety? What I'm asking you here is a specific question. Why do you keep upping the dose, or why do you keep allowing the doctors to up the dose on these drugs and not augment your therapy with something else, such as deep breathing? The basis of why I'm even making this video is I'm a part of various anxiety and OCD forums, particularly because I have overcome OCD and I'm passionate about getting rid of OCD and the possibilities of doing it in a natural way, which I have had done in my life. I had OCD, I had anxiety, I recovered from multiple panic attacks at one point many years ago. And I know, from having friends that are going through anxiety that keep on consuming these drugs and get, kind of in a vegetative state, especially with benzos, is that it really breaks my heart to see that, okay? We are allowing ourselves to be consumed by these drugs, and we are not exploring, or we are not consistent in our exploration of alternatives out there. So, and you can look this up outside of this video. You can do multiple breathing exercises to calm down your anxiety when the anxiety levels go up. So you can either go up on your doses next time you go to the doctor and say that your anxiety is uncontrollable, and you can even try to do the CBD oil. It's a new thing now, even though it's THC isn't really new, marijuana isn't really new. The CBD oil thing has completely taken over, and it helps certain people. I'm not saying it doesn't. What I'm really saying is external substances, especially addictive external substances like benzos, and again, people argue that marijuana is not addictive, but I know for a fact that I know people that are right now addicted to marijuana, and all they would do is try to find the next source to get their marijuana fix from, and not really worry about doing anything in their life. I'm not even judging these people based on the fact that they're not doing anything with their lives. I'm judging them based on the fact that they are addicted to a substance, and they think that it's all good without really paying attention to what is happening to their well-being because of this substance. The substance may or may not necessarily be evil, but where is our awareness, and what are we allowing ourselves to consume on a regular basis as a medication when there is alternatives available? Regular breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, even strength training. Okay, I'm huge on strength training. I know I don't talk about it a lot in my channel, but I've been strength training for the last, seriously, for about 3 years. I was doing insanity workouts before that. So, working out, especially strength training, helps you be in your body so much. Have you even lifted a weight, or as they say, do you even lift, bro? To put a funny twist on that, do you even lift? Do you do these breathing exercises? Do you even know about these exercises? And why, if you don't know, why have you not explored? And if you know and you have still not done that, could this video push you towards doing that? Would this be a push? Would you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me for free if you do want to learn some of these techniques? Okay? And it's not a sales pitch. I'm not looking for money from anyone to even talk to people about this. Okay? You can literally go find tens of sources, including from anywhere from psychologists to life coaches that can help you with this. Have you looked into this instead of continuing to rely on drugs? Because chances are your brain will crave more of these drugs, and at a certain point you will be so saturated, your dopamine receptors will be so saturated, your serotonin receptors will be so saturated that no matter how much of these drugs you get, it's just not going to be enough. Okay? So hopefully this video is one more degree of motivation for you, delta of motivation for you to get out of this benzo business. Even though this video, I really wanted to focus on benzos, I did talk about marijuana and some other substances as well. I am going to say this again. I am not against using drugs to get out of a funky state. If you're, in a state of major anxiety, I'm not saying, necessarily don't go to the psychiatrist and ask for drugs. Definitely do 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 6 months. Find out a plan to taper off of it, to get out of it, so that you can become a healthier, happier person on your own, because it's entirely possible. Many people, including myself, have done it, okay? So that's my message for you today. Look into alternatives. Coach KP, peace.